Have you started to watch a movie and without even realizing you say, that's a good movie? If you have, I will tell the secret. Come closer, it's storytelling. Hey everybody, this is Iago from Vimerse once again, and today I will break down how editing can help in storytelling. As I was saying in the beginning of this video, storytelling is the key for great movies. A good story can take 1,000 different forms, but the key thing to remember is that it does need a form. Structure, consistent themes, and pacing are important aspects to make a good story great. While it's easy to assume that most of the work is made in the shooting phase and the script, it is in the editing room that the story is created. It's there where every little piece is put together to form the movie. The quality of a video's edit can exalt the best part of the script and hide the worst errors of shooting. And it's very important to understand how video, the editing role, plays in the storytelling. We all know we will eventually edit the video, but that doesn't mean that the edit will save everything. Yes, it can save a lot, but not everything. To help in the editing room, the first step is always to have a good idea and prepare a good script. Pixar has a really great set of 6 rules for storytelling. While all these rules are great for script writing, there are 2 in particular that can be very helpful in the video editing. The second rule of the 6 says that a great story has structure and purpose. This means that every scene and every event needs to fit in the story as a whole, and video editing can play a huge role in this part, ensuring that scenes are not only put together seamlessly, but also that their context and order reinforce the purpose of the story, without it taking off from its intention. The 6th rule says that great stories are simple and focused. A great editor will trim the fat and removing unnecessary and overcomplicated scenes and dialogues. They may also reorganize scenes to create a more coherent narrative structure. This process will boil down the story to its most essential parts, ensuring that the audience is able to enjoy the story without any confusion whatsoever, unless they are supposed to be confused. Pixar's rules for storytelling are not only key when scripting, but also when editing, to find the story with the content provided. But video editing isn't just about chopping what is good and what is not. It's also about enhancing and contextualizing. Have you heard the phrases, "it was saving in the editing room," or "it was the director's cut"? A great example of this it is in Star Wars A New Hope. The famous space battle that opened the film, it was intercut with scenes of Luke in a dialogue that added a little to the plot, and all the scenes were dropped out in the editing. This produced an open scene that maintained the action of the ship boarding, also reduced the amount of information that was thrown to the viewer at once, and added weight to the Luke's introduction later on. The great thing about video editing is that knowing the story you are trying to tell is half the battle. Once you know what kind of edits are needed, the tools to do so are easy to come by. When you are just starting, one of the most common ways to learn is by copying what other editors have been doing in the past and find patterns and templates for you to use in your edit. Shot pacing represents one of the basics. By cutting slow and let the clip roll, or cutting fast and use quick shots, you can increase the tension of the scene. Color correction and color grading can also enhance or depress a scene, making it a cheerful or a depressed environment. More than the visuals, there is one other aspect that is vital to tell a story: music. If you have ever watched an intense action scene and you fail to feel your heart pounding, it is safe to say that it was because of the bad music choice. And if you are trying to find the perfect music for your next edit, I will recommend you to watch a video that we made here in the channel about how to choose the perfect music in your video edit. So if you are interested, make sure to watch this video. The link will be here in the description. A good editor holds immense power over the quality of the story you are trying to tell. Even the perfect script can fail if it isn't translated properly into the video. In the end, the key is to remember those basics of storytelling. Keep it simple and keep it clear. If this video was helpful to you, leave a like and subscribe as well to not miss out in our next video. I think this is all for today, folks, and I will catch you in our next video. Ciao! So guys, tell me in the comments if this backdrop it was a good idea or not. And what do you think about this lighting setup? Are you interested to see a breakdown of this setup? If you are, please leave it a comment below. Yeah, now I think this is all for today. Bye!